These two white-tailed does are clones. They're about 11 days old and they're kept at the Timber Creek Veterinary Hospital. Andy is Greg Veneklasen's son.
The owner, they're the prize-winning does that he owns that have produced some pretty good-sized bucks.
Greg Veneklasen and Jason Abraham are partners in a cloning operation that recently made waves with the American Quarter Horse Association. They won their lawsuit against the organization to have clones and their offspring registered. At his ranch east of Miami, Jason Abraham says he has one of 3 cloning laboratories in the United States.
This is a micromanipulator, and this is what we use to clone with. It's, it sounds pretty crazy, but really it's pretty simple to clone.
The lab isn't large, not what you'd expect for a large operation.
We have rescued about 15,000 recipient mares.
That's what these horses are.
Well, the horses you've seen are what we call recipient mares. They're essentially a surrogate mom, and they are rescued from the killer plants, and we get them back up and repurpose them to carry embryos for clones or embryos for mares or ICSI embryos.
Abraham doesn't brand the horses in the old-fashioned way either.
We use liquid nitrogen to brand all these horses. Not only is it painless, but it's a pretty brand.
And now the company is expanding into cloning deer.
These deer that we clone are highly bred deer, just like the horses are, and they die. And we preserve their genetics by cloning them.
Back at the vets, a little mule deer is also being looked after. It was actually born from a white-tailed doe.
That is out of the Texas state record mule deer, and that's the first, to our knowledge, that ever have been is a mule deer out of a whitetail.
This is high-tech ranching in a traditional world. Larry Lemmons, Pronews 7.